Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, The Windwaker HD. Messed that up. Anyway, in the last part, we finally, after a long time, finished off the Earth Temple, and we got our Master Sword back up to 50% full power, and now we've got to go through the Wind Temple. But first, we need to get in there. So, the way you do this is pretty fucking easy, really. Get on the iron boots, and you whip out your skull hammer, and you need to break this thing that's blowing wind at you. Like I said, it's not hard. Fuck you. And in we go. The iron boots are a bit of a pain in the ass, but then again, I think they've always been a pain in the ass. Just make you really fucking slow. So here we go. We have a new song to learn, which is going to take me. Always takes me a little while. Up, up, down, left, right, 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 left, right. Up, up, down, right, left, right. Go on, Tom. There we go. I never remember these long-winded songs, but we got the Wind Gods Aria, and now we get to meet our next, what's the word I'm looking for? Temple Guardian, I guess. Look at that face. I'm suspicious. Oh my god, are you the new hero? I am Fado of the Kakiri tribe. I know I appear to you as a child, but the eyes can oft deceive. I am a most esteemed sage. I had been praying here so that the power to repel evil would continue to be contained within the blade of the Master Sword. But I was attacked by the evil Ganondorf, and this is what happened to me. You wish to return the power to your blade, don't you? No shit. In that case, look for the one who has the same instrument that I hold and teach him the song you just played. Once you do, I'm certain the holder of the instrument will feel the blood of the sages awaken within his veins. That Windwaker you hold was used long ago to conduct us sages when we played our song to call upon the gods. In those days, it was always the king who conducted for us. Ah, please tell the king that I will still play, even in the next world. I do love that violin piece there that plays in the background. It's very nice. So yeah, so now we need to head off and find our own little sage. And we've got looking for somebody who plays the violin. Do we know anybody who plays the violin? You must guard a new sage to remaining temple. If the Master Sword is to regain all its power. To ease poor Fado's regret, we must seek out our target. Yeah, oh god. You got hurt. So yeah, we are going to be heading back now to the Forbidden Forest? Is that what it's called? I can't remember the name. I can never remember the name of these fucking places. But yeah, we're looking for Makar, because Makar has his own little thing. And you might notice here, if you look off to the side, there are musical instruments. There's musical notes coming out of the waterfall. See, this puts Legend of Zelda: The Windwaker into the category of one of those good video games, because it actually has something behind the waterfall. Eventually, I've never tried using, like, trying to go to behind this waterfall before this moment. So I've never seen whether or not you can actually just go down here and see this place early. It's Makar. Oh, Tumtail, I haven't seen you in quite some time, have I? I'm surprised you're able to find me here. You're wondering why I'm all the way down here? I'm practicing a new song for next year's ceremony and I need privacy. It isn't any fun if everyone knows I'm in advance what song I'll play. What, you can hear my song outside? Really? I thought the sound of the waterfall would drown it out. Perhaps I should play a little more softly when I practice from now on. So yeah, we've got to Conduct him. Why, is that a conductor's baton? Tomtil, are you a maestro? That's incredible. Are you going to conduct for me, Tomtil? What kind of song is it? I can't wait to hear it. Please, conduct. So yeah, we need to play him I can't remember what the name of it is. The Wind Song Aria? Is it the Wind Aria? Yeah, the Wind Gods Aria. So we need to get him to play the Wind Gods Aria. Does it go something like this? Go for it, Makar. Strange, why does it feel like I already know this song? It's kind of weird. This is basically saying that the descendants of the Kokiri are these little like leafy guys. Just don't know how that works, but apparently they turned into tree people. It's weird that this is. I do like this. How it's like a little. There's a little applause at the end. It's kind of cool. And I just, Tomtil, this sacred song that you've conducted has awakened me. I know myself now. I am the Sage of the Wind Temple. It is my fate to return the power to repel evil to your master sword. I know this. And to ease the regrets of my ancestors. Oh, Tomtil, please, you must take me with you to the Wind Temple. Time to go. But yeah, I really love that song. The violin is really gorgeous. So yeah, now we're heading back to the Wind Temple to actually complete it this time. Yeah, it's been kind of weird. After having done... Hang on. Tomtil, as was the case with Medley, I have no doubt that Makar too has some special role to play. Discovering that role is your duty. I am certain that by cooperating, the two of you can overcome the dangers and pitfalls of this temple. But yeah, as I was saying, it was pretty much weird how for the majority of the game you don't really have a lot of dungeons, and then like for this section it's like pretty much 2 or 3 hours of just solid dungeon. It's kind of cool in that regard. Although we are quite near the end now, I think it's pretty much a case that we've got to get the pieces of the Triforce after this. And then once we got that, it's the last dungeon of the game, so we're pretty close to the end now. Probably just a few hours away from finishing it. And there's the Wind Temple, the entrance to the Wind Temple. Looks very similar to the entrance to the Earth Temple. This one is my... of the two major dungeons, the Earth and the Wind Temple, this one is my least favourite. It's the one I dislike the most. It's just not very fun to go through. It's a bit open-ended, kind of difficult to deal with, and I'm just not a fan. And of course we get whiz robes in here, which is another reason to hate this fucking stage. Although I am this dungeon, I will say that I do like the whiz robes design. From a design standpoint, they look kind of cool. I think I'm almost... By the end of this dungeon, I believe I do 100%. Sorry, 100%. I mean, max out my money by the end of this dungeon, which is 2,000? 2,000? Yeah, 2,000, I think. Hit him in the face. Damn it! Hit him in the face. There we go. These things are weird. I like fighting them, to be honest. I don't really know why. It's not the hardest thing to deal with, but I just enjoy kicking their asses. Always open the pots. You always want to open these pots so you have a quick travel in case you die. You're not likely to, but it's just nice to have a little bit of a... It's just nice to have a little bit of a... What's the word I'm looking for? Safety net. Just in case you're shit. So of course we're using the command melody, and we're going to be turning into Makar. I love his little walk. Little fat man walk. The fact that he moves, he sounds like one of those like shaking things. So yeah, Makar's basically got two properties. He has the power to hover, and he also has the power to plant trees. These are used basically for grappling too. And this one, for some reason, stops, spawns a chest, and it also stops the wind higher up, I think. No, that's not it. There's a switch up there that Makar has to stand on, and that stops the wind. But yeah, if you're thinking that Makar seems a bit similar to Medley with his ability to... sorry. With his ability to hover, Medley is so much better at flying than Makar is. He is a pain in the ass to judge it correctly, but yeah, so we're going to be using these a lot. But yeah, I kind of mess up here because the thing isn't turned off. As you can see, this is me just all of a sudden realizing, fuck. Now I've got to turn over to Makar again. But the cool thing, by the end of this dungeon, I do pretty much learn the command melody off by heart. I didn't need to look at that after this dungeon. Bloody hell. Alright, so now we're going to turn that off. And we're going to activate our Deku Leaf. And we're just going to float over here. And boom. We're now done. We've got Makar. And away we go. I could have done that a little bit faster by just... But, you know, whatever. It doesn't matter. So yeah, here you got these annoying fuckers. I had issue with these. Yeah, I did. In this fight, and there's a later fight as well where you're fighting like 5 or 6 of these bastards. And I did have a fair bit of trouble. It's like, for God's sake, stop. There we go, he's gonna explode now. Run away. Yeah, it's like, don't do this to me now. Yeah, I'm just trying to... Link! Hit the bastard! No, you're almost there. There you go. And boom. Let's get ourselves some healing items. And that opens the way to the next area. I think, do I change it to... Yeah, I do change it to... Yeah. Take over Makar now, actually. And, I can't remember what I do here. What do I do as Makar? Because this dungeon is a bit of a pain in the ass. Oh, yes, I have to plant. Or do I stand on here? Oh, I have to stand on there, I think. Oh, no, I don't. I have to plant these two things over here. And that opens up the way to the next room. That's a little bit finicky as well, to get into exactly the right position. What the correlation is that you need to plant 2 trees here either side, and that opens up the gate. I don't know what the correlation is. But hey, it's the way the dungeon is, I guess. So yeah. I don't think I ever pressed that switch. I don't know what the switch does. I have no idea what that switch does. Okay. Now comes a bit of a bullshit part. Perfect placement. So what we want to do here is we want to go up to these areas. Ooh. And this area does screw me over later. Or a similar area screws me over later. But basically what we want to do here is just plant all these areas so that we can, not right away, but once we've got to the, once we got the item from this dungeon, I keep saying once we got the item from this dungeon, we'll be able to go over to these things and use these to get up to this higher area. Sorry about that. And there we go. We're done. Oh, fuck. Those bastards stole my car. God damn it. Alright, we can only go this way at the moment. By the way, if you couldn't tell by all the targets everywhere and the fact there's all these trees to go over to, we get the hookshot from here, and the hookshot in this game I love to death. In fact, the only place I love it more is Twilight Princess. But that's because you get 2. Tomtow. The stone that blocks the entrance seems extremely heavy. The only way you could move it, Tomtow, is if you were to become as heavy as the Great Deku Tree himself. If only Great Deku Tree were here right now. I'd have to eat a lot of shrimp. Why shrimp? I don't know. Can't save him at the moment, so we're just going to have to leave Makar for a bit. It's got a clamp on. So, for this... I'm not funny. So we're going to have to clear this room out first. So what you want to do is you want to... So we want to drop down here. And there is a floor master, so... Kill him. And boop. We've got some more rupees. Hit that and then jump on here. What that did, that's what that windy switch did, was put the floor down so we can go across. And boom. Now before we go straight across, get the chest. I think there's a small key in here. Oh no, it's a joy pendant. Yeah, it's always worth getting a joy pendant though. They're needed for a side quest later on. Completely ignore... Well, I want to kill them. I want to kill them. Don't fucking hurt me. Dead. Now we can't go that way because that's the way to basically to continue the dungeon, which is kind of irritating. You can, but we need Makar, so we need to get Makar out of jail. Damn it! So yeah, pretty much we need. So now there's a lot of gliding to various areas, but the problem is we can't glide straight over there because I don't have enough magic. So I think break some pots. Tom, thank you. God, if I had left there, I would have gone nuts at myself. So yeah, now we want to climb up here, and we want to fill up our magic to maximum capacity if we can, and boom, there we go. I think there is a way of boosting it. I think there's a way of increasing it. I can't remember how though. That's something I'll have to look at. But so we've done that. Now we move on to the next area. Kill this Wizrobe first. Important to get hit by him. It wasn't me messing up. Yeah, the cool thing about these Wizrobes is that they don't disappear after one hit. Oh, I was bouncing on my head. You can get multiple hits in if you're fast enough, which is always appreciated to make it easier to kill those bastards. So now what we've got to do is we've got to glide over to the chest over there. So, Deku Leaf, away. And what's nice is that they always give you, on every single platform, they always give you the opportunity to get loads of, to get some magic back, which is pretty nice. But here we go, and we've got the dungeon map. But that's going to be it for this part of Legend of Zelda. The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD. Join me next time when we're continuing through the Earth Temple, and we'll be doing a particular section which I don't really like, which is, this gliding. It's a pain in the ass. But anyway, I'll see you next time for the next part of the Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD. See you next time.